Hi everybody, and thank you for joining me tonight and for over the next 5 days. Pardon me, I have to move my glasses. I can't stand the glare of my screen there. I just really am excited about having been with Usborne for a year. It has been an amazing ride. If you don't know, I've actually promoted all the way up to executive team leader, and I've built a team of over 100 ladies under me, and we are all doing fantastic. Some updates about Usborne is we've actually moved to a new facility in Oklahoma, and they've increased the size. I think it's almost 4 times bigger, 3 times bigger than what we previously had during the holiday season. So that's very exciting things happening with Usborne. We are growing very fast, and I'm excited and thrilled to be a part of it. So thank you, and without further ado, we're gonna get jumping into the party. Make sure you stay tuned during all 5 days of the party. I'm gonna have daily giveaways. Basically, each night we'll have a contest, and your participation in the contest will get you an entry into the giveaway for the following day. And we'll have daily specials as well as giving away the hostess rewards, as always with my mystery hostess parties. So I'm just going to run through some of the new releases real quick. I'm not going to go into a lot of great detail, just to give you an idea of what's come out and for what you may want to stay tuned for and look for in the days to come. So let's start with our toddler books, obviously. Everybody loves My Animal Farm. Couldn't wait for that to come out. Well, we also have I Can Count, which has all the same little 9 books, just like before. And obviously Erin's been playing with it. You know how much I love these books. Absolutely love them. And they also have 100 first words. So if you've been waiting for them, you want them, snatch them up. And I love the I Can Count. It's really cute. We have a new addition to our Peek Inside series. It's actually a fiction book instead of a nonfiction. It's fairy tale. It's a Little Red Riding Hood, and it has some cute little flaps to follow the story and a lot of cutouts and things. Very cute, fun to read. Everybody loves our beginner nonfiction. Well, we have a new series called Young Beginner Nonfiction. These have illustrations mostly, simpler text, smaller amounts of text for our preschool and younger children. Very cute, and they're still $4.99 as usual. Billy B. Brown has some new books, but not in what you're thinking. These are actually preschool level Billy B. Brown. These are Billy's Adventures. It's Billy and Jack on adventures while they're in preschool. Very cute. Erin loves these stories. We have The Great Desert, and then we have Underwater Adventure. Underwater Adventure is actually in my car. We have some new reference books for the very young. My first reference book about our world. Lots of information about weather and grasslands, type of animals, plants, things like that. I know there's a spot, like a game in the back to go back and spot things in the book. Everybody loved our very first things to spot. Well, we actually have 2 new additions to that. One is very first things to spot at home, and the other one is very first things to spot out and about. That one is out and about somewhere in my living room. And then more great nonfiction. This one's cool. Coding for Beginners Using Scratch. It actually uses a very simple computer language to teach kids how to code. And in addition to this, there's also a lift the flap coding and programming book. One of our great lift the flaps, What Makes It Rain? Great explanations of rainbows, how it rains, why things need rain. Very cute. Some new storybooks for young children. I'll start with my favorite, 5 minutes bedtime stories. We probably read 3 to 4 of these every night. Erin absolutely loves cat and dog in this story. The characters are very simple. They're cat, dog, badger, squirrel, rabbit, things like that, tiger. Very cute, simple stories, but great for little children. Not too, too much going on to get them too excited at night, but enough to keep their interest. And for the little bit older, you can get the 10-minute stories. These are basically a little bit longer versions of some of the stories you're going to find in Big Book of Little Stories, things like that. I know it has Pinocchio in it. Erin really likes Pinocchio. Everybody remembers I'm a Dirty Dinosaur because this is the fun book to read that's painted with mud and has a really thick page as well. But now we have I'm a Hungry Dinosaur. It's the same dinosaur. He's baking a cake, and instead of being painted with mud, it's being painted with cake batter and sprinkles. Who doesn't love books that you have to sing along with? We have Blue Whale Blues. It's about a whale who is upset about his bike, which, by the way, I'll just show you. This is his bike. And he's singing the blues. Your kids like Pete the Cat? This is a great book. Alright, moving on to maybe some of our older kids, our fiction for older, or a little bit older. One of our new series, The Secret Mermaid. I think we have 4 of them that came out in this series. This is great for, I think it's probably about the same level as maybe Jack Russell Terrier, Pet Vet, that age range. For our older young adult, we have some fantasy, which I was super excited about. The Impossible Quest. Everybody who's read this, they say if you're a Harry Potter fan, you're going to love this series. So you may want to pick this up for yourself if you don't have any kids that can read at this level, if you're a Harry Potter fan. I personally cannot wait to read this. And then we also have some more fantasy, is The Sword of Kamari. This is actually a pretty substantial book. I haven't even checked into this one, but I have seen a couple of consultants read it, and they really, really like it. It's very engaging and entertaining. Okay, back to some of our nonfiction. We have our Story of Inventions. This is a cool book. This is actually not new, but in addition to this series, we now have the Story of Science and the Story of Astronomy and Space. So like the Story of Science, just to give you an idea, this book introduces brilliant brains and eureka moments behind the greatest scientific discoveries in history. Black holes, moons, magnets, microscopic creatures, the truth about heat and light and what plants eat, DNA, diseases, dinosaurs, atoms, asteroids, and x-rays, and much, much more. Great book for those just getting into a lot of nonfiction and science. Okay, so some of our new activity books, new sticker books. Everybody loves our sticker dolly. Well, now we have some home designer sticker dolly dressing books where you get to do scenes and things like that. Very cool. And they've revamped some of our pattern coloring books to be more adult friendly for those who like to color. Just to give you a quick peek, here's the mandalas and here's the India patterns to color. Sorry, the gold foil is kind of hard to see, but they took away the pre-colored basically, and so you get to color the whole thing yourself. These are great value. They're only $6 and they're absolutely beautiful. And last but not least, save my favorite for last, is going to be our Shine a Light. We have 3 new editions: Secrets of the Vegetable Garden, On the Plain, and as a Houstonian, my absolute favorite, On the Space Station. So any of my Houstonian friends and customers and family, if you're taking your kids to NASA anytime soon, you want to pick this one up. Alright, so that's just a quick run through of not even half of what we've released over in January. Can't wait to share the rest with you. Unfortunately, I don't have nibbles. I would love to show that one off to you, but I'll make sure to post some graphics and maybe a video about nibbles. Alright, so thank you. Have a great night. Enjoy browsing the site if you haven't done so lately. And let's have some fun. I'll post a game next to get your entry into tomorrow's drawing. I'll talk to you later and have a good week. Bye.